path to true peace and fulfillment. This work is designed to be a supportive and nurturing guide, a companion on the winding road, offering spiritual renewal and encouragement to those who aspire to live with purpose and serenity, hearts open to the infinite. It aims to help listeners transform into the individuals they desire to be, bold, wise, whole, and to live lives filled with peace and wisdom, a calm that anchors, a clarity that lights the way, blessed lives that most only hope to achieve in the future, a distant dream, yet can experience right now. In this very breath, our life is shaped by our own thoughts and actions, a canvas painted by our own hands. It is our internal state of mind that determines whether we experience happiness or unhappiness, a sun or a shadow, strength or weakness, a rock or a reed, wisdom or folly, a lantern or a fog. If one feels unhappy, it is not the external circumstances, the rain, the loss, that cause it, but the internal state that reacts to those circumstances, the lens through which we see. The same applies to our weaknesses and faults. Our thoughts and actions create them, threads we weave into our being. The character we embody is the direct result of the choices we make and the path we follow. A sculpture carved by our own chisel, a person's character, essence, and life are not separate from their thoughts and deeds, not distant cousins. They are one and the same, a single, unbroken thread. As one's thoughts and actions evolve, shifting, growing, refining, so too does the person, a tree bending with the seasons. We have the power to shape our character by exercising our will, a force we wield like a craftsman's tool, just as a skilled craftsman can mold raw wood, rough, unformed, into a masterpiece, smooth and strong. We too can transform ourselves into wise, virtuous beings through conscious effort, a labor of love and intent. Each individual is responsible for their own thoughts, actions, and state of being, the captain of their own ship. No external force or event, storm, foe, fate, can compel us to do wrong or be unhappy. No hand can force our course. We are the architects of our own experience, builders of our own house. Our choices are ours alone, free and unbound, and no external power, even the highest authority, can make us good or happy, cannot pour virtue into an unwilling cup. True goodness and happiness come from within, a spring that rises from the deep, and we must actively choose them, step into their light with open hearts. This understanding is the key to eternal joy and serenity, a lock turned by truth. The doors to a life of fulfillment are always open, wide, and welcoming, and no one is barred from entering except by their own choice, a gate they hold closed. Yet, one cannot step into the life of peace as long as they cling to destructive habits and mindsets, anger, greed, fear, a weight that anchors them to the shore. The path to a higher, nobler life requires the rejection of suffering and wrongdoing, a shedding of the old skin, and the embrace of wisdom, kindness and tranquility, a dawning of the new. There exists a life beyond the turmoil of sin and sorrow, a life of victory over negativity, a banner raised high, of wisdom and joy, a song in the heart, kindness and peace, a gift shared freely. This higher life is not a distant dream, a star too far to touch, but a reality that can be lived today, here and now. The individual who walks this path remains steady amidst uncertainty, a rock in the tide, calm amid chaos, a still pond in the storm, and serene even in the face of adversity, loss, scorn, pain. In this life, there is no room for evil, no corner for its shadow, and suffering ceases to exist, a chain broken. Hearts are healed, mended by grace, and tears of sorrow are no more, dried by the warmth of peace. It is a life of profound peace, deep as the ocean, where no external force, wind, wave, or wound can disturb the tranquility of the soul, a fortress unbreached. Such a life is not for those content with mediocrity, a half-lived existence, but for those who earnestly seek it, who burn with a deep desire for righteousness, a fire that does not dim. It is always within reach, a hand extended to all, offered freely to all who choose it, a gift without price. Blessed are those who take this path, feet firm and sure, for they will enter a realm of truth, a kingdom of light, and find lasting peace, a home eternal.